Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Alhamdulillah, I'm doing great. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Riha and I live in Saudi Arabia. This is the continuation video from my last vlog. Here we went to a football ground where our friend's son was playing. So after that, in the night, almost around 11:30, we went to this Adari Park. It was almost, supposed to close, but kids played few games here, all these electronic games. So kids enjoyed. In today's video, I'm going to show you all few glimpses from the trip of Bahrain. So this was our last day with our friend. They were supposed to leave tonight back to Saudi, and we were supposed to stay for 2 more days. I've been to Bahrain a lot of time for renewing my visa, and last time we had been a year back when we went in the evening and came back in the night. This is the first time I've been staying for 4 to 5 days in Bahrain. I actually did not like the place that much. It depends on the individual. I did not like it because as a family, I don't know if everyone would like it. Yes, if someone is a party type of person, they would like it. So here I was showing all of my dress. This is from the Sheen, and it is being bought back. 2 years back, this was bought by my mother. So it was in the wardrobe. I haven't worn it because every time I'm in the kitchen cooking or doing something, so I can't wear it because it's in the off-white shade. So while cooking I can't use it. I don't feel that comfortable. So while I was showing you all my dress, even Hannah was showing her dress as well. This is the same evening where we went out to the nearby mall. This is a Goda mall something. I forgot the name actually. But this mall had only the mobile accessories and all. So we did not stay for long. We just went and saw this aquarium and came back. Okay, this is a small mall, not a big one. Oh, wow, Chandra. We also went to this Avenue Mall. This is one of the big mall in Bahrain, I guess. They have only few malls here, and this is one of those mall which were actually nice. They had this long walking area, as well as they had this sea facing view also. Actually, they had many stalls out and a lot of restaurants here. ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಚೆನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ಉಂಟು ಕಾರ್ನಿಶ್ ಪೋಲ ನಡ್ಕ್கிறது. We also visited Seif Mall where Ayun and Ayana played and sat in few rides. So after spending a few time here, we then got back to the room and we had dinner in the room itself. And then my husband had also visited one of the famous masjid in Bahrain for Friday namaz. I had asked him to take a few videos, but he forgot and he just clicked the pictures. So I'm not going to show it here. And we didn't visit much of the places. We just went to malls, and it was not possible with kids. Half of the time they were crying and they didn't want it to come out. So the next day we went to Dana Mall. I wanted to actually go to Lulu, so that's why we went to Dana Mall. So I wanted to have something wet, so we went to Saravana Bhavana, something as such name. There was a restaurant, a veg restaurant, so I wanted to go there. And here I was recording a few things to show you all. I'd seen first time beetroot along with the beetroot leaf, so I recorded it. And there was a few decorations made for Christmas. you can hardly see such decorations in Saudi. So yeah, something new for kids. So I wanted to record this. Smile, Ayana. Ayana. Okay. I haven't recorded much. Half of the time, I used to forget that I am supposed to record and show it to you all. So, because this is something new for me. So, I had bought 2 boxes of Bahrain halwa for my neighbors and one big box for us, so that if someone comes home, I can share. Along with this halwa, I thought I'll make some sweet kheer for my neighbors. So, I had made sevaya kheer. So I have 2 neighbors, one who is in the ground floor and one in the first floor. So I served them the kheer and the halwa. And next day, my sister surprised my son with his favorite, toy, that is Lego. He wanted Lego from long back. He still has time for his birthday, but she gave him in advance because she's going back to India, so that's why she's surprised. And she also bought Ayana's gift along with it, because Ayana's birthday is on December 28th. It's already done. I'm going to share few videos of that also in the next video, inshallah. Wow, Ayana! Wow! Very much? I guessed it is too. Yay! Chandanale, mashallah. Say thank you. Thank you, Shwasi, very much. Welcome. So before going back to India, my sister had some dawat in her place, so she wanted me to make crab for her. So she had bought these crabs and she told me to make, because she has no clue how to make them. So I have taken here about 15 bedki chili and about 10 Kashmiri chili. I'm going to roast all the masalas, spices, before making, to make a masala. So here I'm going to put all the chili and dry roast this for some time until they are little aromatic and nicely hot. Once we are done roasting this, I'm going to roast other spices. So this is she wanted something like masala, not too dry and not too gravy type. She's going to serve it along with the prawns biryani. So she wanted me to make this because she has never made crab before, and I've been making this from so many years. So yeah, and then after this chilies have been roasted, I'm going to add coriander seeds. So here I've taken about 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds. The crab is almost about 3 kg. The masala was quite enough, and I think I had some masalas left, so I haven't added all of them. So we'll roast the coriander as well. Once the coriander seeds have roasted, I've taken them. Now I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds and about 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. And I'm going to roast them until they are aromatic. So please don't use your hands while roasting the spices. I'm used to doing this from so many years, so I'm using my hands. I'm not more comfortable using the spatula while roasting the spices. I usually do it with the hands this way, so I have the habit, but it's not safe, it's dangerous, so please do not do this. So once the cumin and the saunf, that is fennel seeds, have roasted, I've added here 1 tablespoon of peppercorns and about one green cardamom and a few sticks of cinnamon. Now this is completely optional. Cardamom and cinnamon stick is completely optional. You can just add peppercorns and roast this. And now here I've added half slice of onions, and you can add coconut oil or ghee or oil, any oil, refined oil, and can roast this for some time. So here I've added about half a teaspoon of oil, and I'm just roasting the onions until they are nice and soft, till they are slightly pink. Okay, so I'm going to roast this till they are slightly pink, and then take this out and let all the spices cool down before grinding it. So here I've taken a small size ball of tamarind. I'm going to let the spices cool down, and once they've cooled down, I'm going to add some water and grind and make a fine paste. So for the masala, I've taken here 3 medium-sized onion, which I'm going to thinly slice. So it depends on the amount of gravy you want. Here I'm making semi gravy, so I have taken 3 onions. If you want more gravy, you can add more onions. This depends on your choice. Here I've taken a large vessel. Once the vessel is hot, I've added here 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. You can use coconut oil as well. After the oil is hot, I'm adding here sliced onion, and we are going to cook this until the onions are soft and slightly pink. So here I've used a wide vessel so that it's easier to mix the crab, because crabs are in bigger size and it's a little difficult to mix the crab. And I always make a crab in aluminium or steel vessel, because I do not make it in a non-stick, because it might remove the non-stick of the vessel while mixing, because it's a little the claws of the crabs and all, they might scratch the non-stick vessel. So I usually make it in a aluminium and steel vessels. So once the onions are soft, I have added here ginger garlic paste, and we'll cook until the raw smell of the ginger garlic is gone. So after frying this, I'm going to add the masalas. So while frying the onions, I've also added about 1 teaspoon of salt, so that the onions cook faster. Now here masala is ready. So onions are also well cooked. Now it's time to add the ground masala. So here first I've added about 4 tablespoons of the masala. Then if required, I will add more, I thought, but then later I have added 2 more tablespoons of the masala. It depends on the how much spice you want in your dish. So if required, you can add 4 tablespoons of the masala, because I have taken here 3 kg. That is why I have used so much of the roasted masala. Now after adding the masala, we need to cook this for at least 5 to 6 minutes, so that the oil separates from the masala. The spices have already been roasted, but still it needs to cook well. So I'm going to roast this. Once the masala has well roasted, here I've added 2 medium-sized tomatoes. So you can add more tomatoes in case if you haven't used any tamarind while grinding the masala. Because I've used tamarind, I've used only 2 tomatoes. This is more enough for the gravy. Now I'm going to cook this until the tomatoes are nice and soft. I was finding it really difficult to mix as well. So I had to manage with this because I usually use the plastic kind of spatulas, not the wooden. So once the tomatoes have cooked, here I've added the crabs. So few crabs I've cut into 2 and few I've kept it as a whole. So after adding the crabs, I was really finding it difficult to mix because it was getting a little heavier, to mix all at once. But then somehow I managed to mix them. You can see me struggling the way I'm mixing here. I caught and this didn't have any handle, the vessel didn't have any handle, so I had to get a cloth and hold it in one side and I tried mixing it. And then even I started mixing the entire vessel, like I started tossing the vessel, but even that didn't work, so I had to use a spatula only. So with the help of spatula only, I tried mixing it slowly one by one. I tried getting all the gravy from the bottom to the top, and tried mixing it slowly. And then after some times the crab started leaving its juices, the water from the crab started leaving. So then I covered it and let this cook on its own. With the steam, I thought it will cook, and then it will be much easier to mix. So while the crab is cooking, I've added here 1 teaspoon of turmeric, which I forgot to record. And then once the crab is well cooked, here I've added a few curry leaves, and I've ended up by adding 1 tablespoon of oil. You can add more or less as per your choice. This is completely optional. Or you can use coconut oil as well, and give it a nice mix and turn off the flame. And later that night, my sister had come to collect this, and I also made some dinner for us. Here I've made rice dumplings and chicken gravy for us.
And here Ayana is crying. Are you crying? Yes? She wants me to open this battery. You want me to open this battery? Huh?
Hope you all enjoyed watching my videos. If you like my videos, please do subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you all soon. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.